I multiplied 1/2 times 2/3. So I set it up with 1/2, marked my half spot, and my half, that's my whole. Here's my whole, and I set it up into thirds. That would be 2/3. I drew the line, which gave me 2. That's my numerator. Then I went ahead and continued the lines all the way across for the half and all the way across for the 2/3. And I ended up with the 2 out of a total of 6. Then I moved to the word problem, which is what really did deepen my understanding, because I had a lot of questions that I had to resolve for myself in this word problem. Half of the dishes were done before Tom offered to help. Tom then completed 2/3 of the half remaining. What fractions of the dishes did Tom complete? So the thing that was kind of confusing about that was I put in some numbers just to kind of play around with. So I thought, let's say there were 12 dishes. Half of that would be 6. Let's say that there were 6 dishes remaining. And then if you wanted to take 2/3 of the 6 remaining and say that those were completed, that would give you 4, which is 1/3 of 12. So that made sense to me. If you wanted to look at how many dishes remained, that would be 2, which would be 1/6 of 12. And I got tangled up in that when I was thinking about the question. If he then completed 2/3 of the half remaining, what fraction of the dishes did Tom complete? Not what fraction of the dishes were remaining. If you're looking at the fraction that he completed, the fraction that was complete, that would be 4. And if you were looking at what was remaining, that would be, from my example of 12, that would be 2, which would actually be 1/6. So that was kind of interesting, because I've always done just the standard 1/2 times 2/3, and I would just cross cancel that and just come up with a third, and that's really easy. But what caused me to go through and really think it through and really understand it at a deeper level is the idea that I wasn't sure if the 1/3 was going to give me the fraction that was completed or the fraction that was remaining. And I really had to think about the idea of, you have half of something that is remaining, and then you're taking the 2/3 of something, again, that is remaining, or the completed side, not the not completed side. Anyway, so 1/2 times 2/3 ended up actually being a very good problem for me, and I'm glad that I chose an easy number that I was able to really explore, or I'm sorry, easy numbers, fractions that I was able to explore.